All right, welcome guys. My name is Coach Jeff. We're going to start with a warm-up today. This is one example of a warm-up you can do. You can follow along with me. We're going to start with a light jog. Let's go again. All right, now we're going to jog backwards. Again. Next, we'll do heel kicks. We'll do some high knees. Next, we'll do some skips. Some side shuffles. Next, we'll do high kicks. High kicks going backwards. Next, we're going to open up our gait. And then we're going to close our gait. The next thing we're going to do is some static stretches. We'll start with our neck. We're going to roll our neck both ways. Roll your shoulders back. Roll them forward. Do some arm circles, nice and big. Going forward. And then going backwards. Next, we can do some calf raises. Stand on your tippy toes. And then lastly, roll out our ankle. Get some movement in your ankle. All right, at this point, if anything else feels tight, you can warm that up. If not, we'll get ready for our drills.
Hello, Evergreen Runners. So today we're going to do a little bit of agility. And in particular, we're going to do the agility ladder. But what happens if you don't have a ladder? It's easy. You just go somewhere where you can find a few straight lines and maybe some patterns. And then we can create all kinds of things that will be useful for our footwork, for our quickness, for our balance. So let me show you a few examples. Okay, I'm going to have to put the mask on. We're on campus, even though it's later in the evening. We want to be safe. So we're going to use this concrete strip as our agility ladder. And what we're going to do for the first drill is step in and step out of it. Let's see. Do it again. That's one example. Now let's see to do something with hopping. And we can do some lateral quick feet. To then go maybe one-footed, going there with the left foot, going back with the right foot. And back with the right. All right, try as many patterns that you can think of. This is all for quick agility and balance and bounce and a lot of fun. All right, see you next time. We're going to do a quick balance activity. Balance is really important with any athletic endeavor that we're getting into because it really challenges and stabilizes our core muscle and also the stabilization muscles that we have throughout our legs. So what we're going to do on this one is I'm going to be using this green line that I have below me, but you can use any line that you have access to. And just think about we're going to walk along the line. So we're going to do 3 rounds. First round is going to be walking straight forward, which should be pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Then we're going to walk backwards, which should add a little bit of challenge. And then for the last round, I'm going to hop on one leg and then go back on the other leg. All right, let's do it. Remember, forward, 1 foot from the other. Keep your core engaged. Use your arms a little bit to use your core balance. Now for a little more challenge, go backward. That would be a little trickier. Really activating your core muscle. Pull that out of your left hand. Alright, now forward on one leg. Take out that one leg. And then for even, back on the other leg. All right, cross-country crew. Now we're going to do an activity practicing our hops, our explosive movements. So what I have set up behind me is a cone back in the way distance. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop to the cones and then hop back from the cone. And I have another 2 cones which are kind of a little bit off the screen, but those will be my starting and ending point. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop for height on my way back to the cone. And then when I'm coming back, I'm hopping for distance. On the takeoff, we're working on explosive movements, but with any explosive movement, landing is really important. So don't land with straight legs. Make sure to absorb your landing because that's a lot of impact on your legs. All right, here we go. All right, guys, nice job. Remember, really important to worry about your landing. Bend your knees. Good job.
Hello runners, for this exercise, which is going to be the 3 cones, we are going to add pieces of information that Maddy and Bram have to execute. So basically, I will always send them to 1 of 3 colors, so the green, the blue, or the red. And at first, it's just going to be a running challenge. Then we're going to start adding more information to it. All right, let's see how this works.
For this first round, we're going to sprint to one of the colors and get back. Ready? Red. Okay, great job. Now for the second one, they're going to have to sprint backward to the color and then go back running forward. This one is going to be blue. Okay, now let's make our game a little more interesting. Now we're going to give them the number of repetitions that they have to do. So for this sprint, after I will say a number, and that will mean that they'll have to perform that sprint to that color for that number of times. So for this one, we're going to go at 3 green. Go! All right, awesome. And we're going to bring it up a notch now and we're going to use three pieces of information by adding a type of exercise that they'll have to do at the collar. So we'll start by saying squat 2 at red. Awesome job. See how focused they are? Now we're going to go and change the type of drill. And for this one, we're going to call 6 green jumping jacks. Go. Wow, these guys are just super focused and they're great at listening to these instructions. So for this one, we're going to challenge them at doing 4 push-ups on blue. All right. That was great form by our coaches, and we're ready for the final challenge. We're going to go to the 5 jump squats on red. Go! All right, runners, as you can see, the coaches did great, and I hope you did too. That was great work. All right, runners, we're ready to build some serious power in those quads. So today, we're actually going to do some different sets of squats. We're going to go easier to tougher and then toughest. There are going to be some that will really challenge your leg strength. So at first, we're going to go a little easier, and we're going to start with a half squat. Okay, so we're not going to go quite deep to 90 degrees, and we're going to use both our legs. So hands on our heads, and we're just going to do 10 where we're going down like 45 degrees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you saw, this is more of a warm-up. It's just to get our legs going, to feel the weight of our body, but we're really not going that deep. Okay, the second step now, we're going to do 10, but full-on squats. Hands are still on the head, and we're going to go a little deeper. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your chest up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to add a little bit of difficulty because each one of them, when we come up, we're going to get our feet off the ground. So they're going to be jump squats. Okay, are we ready for this one? Head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this was all pretty good. Now I really want to see if you can be tough on your quads, and we're going to use our chair, but we're not going to support ourselves too much, or at least not push up. We're just going to try to use it for balance, and we're going to go to the single leg squat. So if you cannot go quite as far down, just do a half squat. Your hand is on the chair, okay? Your foot is up, and you're going to go. We're going to go 6 this time because this one is a little heavier. So leg is up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is definitely going to be hard work on your leg. So do what you can. You don't have to do full squats. If you want to do half squats, you just go down to where you can. I mean, you can help a little bit yourself on the chair. Okay, let's try on this leg. Ready? 1. This one is tough with me. 2, 3, 4, 5, All right, you should start feeling the burn. If you can do 2-3 sets of this, it would be great. All right, make those squats.
Hey crew, it's time for our long run of the week again. This time we're going to be doing a 7-minute run. As you can see, I'm at the heart of Cedars at Twin Ponds Park, this little trail we got right next to school. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a 7-minute run, but we're going to be incorporating some short bursts or periods of higher intensity and lower intensity. So we're going to do 2 rounds of 30 seconds at a faster pace. So if most of our run is at something like a 6 out of 10 effort, we're going to incorporate 2 periods of 30 seconds of 8 out of 10 and then 9 out of 10. And then to alternate right after those periods, we're going to throw in another 30 seconds where we go back to a 6 out of 10, maybe even a 5 out of 10, and really focus on our breathing to bring us back to the place we want to be. But to start out the run, I'm going to just start out normally, nice and easy, the way we usually do. So let me get my timer going and we'll be off. All right, timer's on and we're about to head out. All right, here we go. Always starting to run the same way, nice and easy. There's some real cross country. I got an actual trail below my feet. Beautiful day, good temperature. Almost dropped the tablet. "30 seconds in. Alright, we're a minute into the run. Finding that rhythm. I'm going to mentally prepare myself to do my first higher intensity burst at 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I'm going to go for 30 seconds with my 8 out of 10. Got the pond on my side. All right, here we go. 30 seconds at 8 out of 10. Pick up the pace. Like that. 30 seconds are over. Bring the pace down, focus on the breathing for the next 30 seconds. All right, 3 minutes into our run, a little less than halfway. I'm gonna go ahead and mentally prepare for my next burst at 5 minutes. Now I'm over by the soccer field. Got some people practicing soccer. Here's our field. Change the terrain a little. Four minutes and 20 seconds. About 40 seconds until my next burst. All right, here we go. 30 seconds at my higher pace, 8 out of 10. Let's get it. And there we go. Bring the pace down. Nice and easy for 30 seconds. All right. Coming into the last minute. I want to make sure that my body still feels good. Remember, the idea is for our runs to prepare us for going longer and longer. So I shouldn't be dead at the end. I should be ready for another minute or several minutes. So if my breath is still not under control from my recovery breath period, keep working on it. If you need to, lower your pace. All right, 20 more seconds. And we're done. Look at that view. Got a nice little water right beside me. All right, guys, nice job on that 7-minute run. Keep it up.
Okay, today we're gonna do something a little special for our core. We're gonna do a number of abs drills and then a little bit of lower back and some obliques. For the abs, we're gonna do 6 different drills. They're called in and out. So the legs are going in and out, the knees are going in and out. Then we're gonna do forward bicycles, reverse bicycles. Then we're gonna do some scissors, some Russian twists, and some opening and closing the legs. Each one of these is gonna be a set of 25. And we're gonna take a really short break in between, but try to keep it fairly continuous. It's gonna be a little bit intense. Do what you can. If you need to rest, put your legs down and rest for a few seconds, but then try to get back in the drill. Even if you do, let's say you do the first 10, then you need to rest, and you do the last 5, that would be already good. But in any case, we're gonna do 25 each. All right, let's start with in and out. So for the advanced version, your hands are up. For the regular version, you can put your hands on the ground. So let's start on the ground. We're gonna do 25. So you kick out, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want to go advanced, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, rest a little bit. You should feel them also in your hip flexors, your legs. Now for the bicycles, you can put your elbows on the ground. You're trying to do big circles. All right, let's start with the 4 bicycles. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For the advanced version, 10 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay, now, same idea. We're going to go and do the reverse motions, so reverse bicycles. Again, you can start with your elbows down, and then if you want to go to the advanced, you come up. All right? So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's do advance. 10 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Sometimes it's difficult to make a nice big circle, but the bigger the circle, the harder you are working. Okay, for scissors, we're going to be on the ground, okay, and both feet are up in the air. So you're going to keep them about 2-3 inches off the ground, and you just switch the legs. All right, so we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Come up a little bit. 17, 18, 19, 20. The shoulders are off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 24, 25. You notice that if you came with your shoulders off the ground, you're going to work a lot harder on your abdominal part. If your back is laying down, then you're working more on the hip flexor area. In any case, you're doing a lot of work on your core. All right, these are called Russian twists. Some people call them Mason twists. The easier version is with your feet on the ground. You're leaning back a little bit, and you're doing side to side. The more advanced version, you raise your feet up in the air, okay? Just like 3 inches. Okay, let's start with the easier version. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Tougher version. 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, and 25. Good. The final one is called open close. Again, we can start on our elbows and then try to come up. The legs are fairly straight and your feet are touching and opening, touching and opening. Okay? So again, you start with your elbows down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now you come up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And by now you should feel your abs and your hip flexors really, really tight. So you did great work on your abs. Now we're going to go into the back and into the obliques. For the obliques, okay, which are these muscles, not completely the side, we're going to do sets of 15 per side. Okay, so in this case, the right arm is laying down and it's used as a balancing arm. The left arm is grabbing your head. Now, your body is not completely vertical in this sense. You're a little bit open, so your chest is coming up like, I don't know, 45 degrees or so, okay? So the goal here is to get as close as possible the elbow and the knee. So I'm going to show you. We're going to go 15 this side and then reverse it on the other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. You need to bend your legs a little bit or come up a little less. It's okay. This is not an easy drill for the first time, but then I guess your body kind of gets used to it. All right. Hand on the head, arm down. Same idea, a little bit open. We're going 15 this way. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You should feel it right here. Great job. All right, and finally, we're going to work on our lower back. So for this one, we're going to plant our feet on the ground, and our glutes, our butt, is going to be close to our feet, right? All our weight is going to be on our shoulders, okay? And we're going to raise our butt as high as we can, butt and hips, okay? We're going to do a set of 20 for this one. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to hold. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For the last time, we're going to hold a little longer. 16, hold. 17, hold. 18, hold. 19, hold. And 20, hold a little longer. And come down. All right. This was our core workout for the day. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you are able to try all the drills and keep running. Good job.